What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Big GucciSoldierCaptain back here once again. How's the wife? How's the kids? Great, perfect, amazing. Today we got something real spicy. EDP445 is back. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we covered a lot of playground snipers on this channel. None more infamous than Mr. Enter Dat Prison 445. For those who are not aware, EDP was a very famous YouTuber back in the day, but a couple of years ago, he was exposed for trying to meet up with a minor for favors disguised as a cupcake. Since then, he had his channel deleted, his life ruined, and he developed man titties. Actually, I think he already had those. And now he's back once again with a new channel, ready to teach our children once again. Isn't that terrific? Now, the only thing that I can give him credit for, his legal team. I mean, I don't know how he's been able to stay out of jail for this long. His lawyer gotta be putting in double time, kind of like the double whopper combo that he ate earlier. Anyways, we're gonna get into this. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe right now if you have not done so already. New merch in the description. Go ahead and check that out. Support your boy. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from kids. Let's get into this.
So EDP445, the infamous cupcake fiend himself. That's a name that you guys probably haven't
That's just
heard
what
in
they
a good
call him
minute.
now. That's
probably
crazy.
Because he got completely wiped off the platform. I'm sure most of you guys watching know what ended up going down. It was literally one of the biggest stories to break the internet, and almost everybody was talking about this situation. But let's do a little bit of a recap just to get everybody back to speed. So EDP445 was a popular YouTuber who had a couple million subs on his YouTube channel. He was mainly known for making rant videos about the NFL. He also made weird videos where he went into detail about how he saw random women at his workplace and then decided to go to a bathroom and off. He literally made stories like that, and I mean, people thought it was funny. Looking back on it now, that probably should have been a red flag that this guy was kind of a weirdo. But regardless, back in 2021, a YouTube group called Predator Poachers, which includes Chet Goldstein, ended up conducting a private sting operation where they posed as a 13-year-old girl, and EDP and this decoy had a couple conversations, and EDP obviously was messaging this decoy very inappropriately and explicitly. I'm pretty sure the transcripts of the entire conversation are still available on YouTube. I'm not too sure about that, but EDP and this decoy account agreed to meet up, and EDP obviously pulled up to this location where he was confronted by Chet Goldstein and Predator Poachers, and I actually feel bad for the residents who live in these like apartment complexes, because this has become like an actual like tourist site now. This is genuinely a tourist site. Like, everybody knows these buildings now. Like, everybody, I don't know where exactly this is. I'm assuming because of the palm tree, it's somewhere in California, but like, everybody knows this. I genuinely think it's a tourist spot. Like, I genuinely think thousands of people flock to wherever this is. This is where the first original playground sniper of the 2020s was caught at. Okay, and it was the biggest thing ever. Obviously pulled up to this location where he was confronted by Chet Goldstein and Predator Poachers, and he gave the infamous excuse of,
well, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake.
And you would think that this whole story would end up with EDP in jail, but no, he was actually able to walk away from this whole situation scot-free.
Walk away is an understatement.
I can't really say the same thing for his YouTube career though, because obviously this became one of the biggest stories out there, and tens of thousands of people started unsubbing from his channel. All the gigantic drama channels started covering this, and YouTube eventually stepped in and removed all of his channels from the platform.
Which was the right thing to do.
EDP ended up making his own website, where one of the first pieces of content that he uploaded was responding. Well, not really responding, he just tried insulting everyone who was covering the situation. He even went after Chet Goldstein.
My Chet Goldstein, or should I call you Alex Rosen? Whatever the your name is, my
Yo, he found the Govy?
You know, here's the thing, my let me go ahead and holler at you for a quick second. See, I've seen punk ass made hoe ass motherfuckers like yourself come and go.
Which is honestly really funny because his energy in that video was completely different than when he was actually being confronted.
Well, I was coming out here to
glasses off.
God
punk ass made hoe ass motherfuckers like yourself.
But regardless, the website didn't really go anywhere, obviously, because one, nobody wanted to watch EDP after he got exposed for wanting to meet up with a 13-year-old girl. And two, even if the man still had fans, nobody's gonna go out of their way to go on a website by him just to watch him specifically. So the website didn't go anywhere. He tried moving to a bunch of other different platforms. He didn't really get too much traction. At one point, he tried making a TikTok. So yeah, his ability to make a living off of the internet was completely gone at this point. He ended up getting spotted a couple times in public. An image surfaced online of him being a Lyft driver. He also got spotted working as a security guard at Walgreens. I assume he probably got quickly fired from that job because I don't know, this might sound crazy, but corporations probably don't like it too much when a known predator is working for them, so they probably quickly found out about his past on the internet and decided to let him go.
Okay, yo, this is why I love the internet, man, because like they will never allow you, like, whatever sins you've committed, they will just never let that shit go, regardless if you're trying to be a security guard in Walgreens. Like, look.
But now it turns out that EDP has decided to come back to YouTube, and he's made a new YouTube channel called Big Cheese. He ended up making this a couple days ago, and he made a comeback video called Here We Go. So I'm just gonna play the video in its entirety because it's only about a minute long.
Alright, y'all, so this is my 9 millionth attempt at trying to create a motherfucking YouTube channel.
Jeez, I wonder why.
How long this bullshit lasts. Probably won't last long at all, to be honest with you. You know, and I've noticed that with YouTube, they don't have a problem with you creating a YouTube channel. That's more than perfectly fine. I mean, hey, the more movies you buy, the more, you know, accounts that you make, the more channels that you have, the more money that they get. But it's as soon as you start making videos, then that's when they want to terminate and yank your down. So we'll see how long this motherfucker lasts. I'm not going to, you know, start coming up with like beautiful ass topics and shit to talk about, you know what I mean, just to have my get yanked the down. So
beautiful ass top. What do you mean by? You mean like little girls or like?
See what they'll.
Is that your interpretation of a?
And who knows if this shit doesn't get yanked down? Probably the next video will, or the third one, or the fourth one, or the fifth one, or the sixth one, or the seventh one, or the eighth one. Who knows at this goddamn point? So, yeah, we'll see.
Does this guy have any other word in his vocabulary other than fuck?
The lack of accountability here from this creature, even after all of these years, is just like, I do not understand, bro. Like, I don't get it. It's like you're exposed for trying to meet up with a child for, okay, and you didn't go to jail. What more do you want? What you committed is a crime. Every place on the planet that is normal and functioning, that is a crime. And your ass did not end up in jail. What the hell are you complaining about?
Let it go, bruh. You know damn well that you are not welcome on this platform anymore. You did a disgusting, inexcusable thing that you were even able to walk away from scot-free.
Isn't that crazy? He was able to walk away?
Like, this guy has already uploaded 2 other videos, and it looks like if YouTube doesn't notice this, he's just gonna keep uploading like nothing ever happened. So yeah, just putting this out there for everyone to see. EDP's new channel is called Big Cheese. Do what you want with that information. I'm being kind of careful with my words right here because I'm not sure if YouTube allows a creator to tell their audience to go and report a channel, so you guys do what you want. I'm just saying the channel is right here on the screen. You can go look it up and do whatever you want to do. I have no part of it. Just saying. But if you actually scroll down on the comment section of EDP's videos, it's actually a little bit concerning the fact that there are genuine supporters of him just glazing him. Return of the GOAT. What do you mean by that? You mean to tell me EDP is your GOAT? This guy right here is your GOAT. We welcome you back with open arms.
We?
Dog.
Who's we?
What? Why would you?
We.
Like,
why would you go on the internet and say that? You're just like opening up an investigation for yourself. What?
Like nothing ever happened.
All right, y'all. What the fuck it is, my nigga? It's
what
your
the?
Boy, eat that pussy 445 coming back at you, hoe ass, no life.
Why is he in a closet?
Weirdo ass mother.
Just put the fries in the bag, bro.
OnlyFans, more particularly OnlyFans.
Is this like foreshadowing something in the future? Coming out the closet?
You guys take advantage of horny ass motherfuckers, you feel me?
Wow, EDP, you would know quite a lot about taking advantage of people. That's very funny coming from you.
Story. Well, Well, two
He
stories,
definitely
rather.
does.
I got scammed big time on OnlyFans, you feel me?
Yeah, honestly, EDP does look like the type of guy that would pay for OnlyFans. He honestly
Definitely.
probably made
You
this
see his
video
gut?
because he's upset that OnlyFans models are over the age of 18. But we're not going to be going ahead and reacting to this entire video by EDP. But I do have one thing to say to him directly if he's watching this video. You are not welcome here, bro. You are a disgusting human being who tried to meet up with a 13-year-old girl. And I hope that every single person that recognizes
Isn't
you
that
out in
middle
public
school?
brings this up to you. Your online career is over. Move on. Trying the same old unfunny shtick that you did before you got exposed isn't going to work. I'm sorry. Man, look at that big ass head. I just want to bounce it off the pavement like a basketball. But yeah, I'm making this video just so that everybody is aware. EDP is back on YouTube and he has a new YouTube channel. Hopefully some other YouTubers can speak out about this situation. I do know that for some reason YouTube was cracking down on YouTubers who were talking about EDP, which is very strange in my opinion, but hopefully nothing ends up happening to this video. It would honestly be kind of strange for YouTube to want to silence people who are bringing awareness to the fact that this guy's back on the platform, but regardless, it looks like this man does not know when to quit. Even if this channel ends up getting deleted, I have no doubt in my mind that
he'll be back.
months will pass
Oh,
and
yeah.
he'll try coming back again.
He'll be back.
So it's important that as a community,
EDP
we
is like a
actively
very
recognize
giant
whenever he does end up
cockroach.
doing this.
I use
But with all
giant,
that being
very,
said, hopefully YouTube
like,
finds out about
intendedly.
this and steps in and does what they're supposed to do.
You know what's crazy is even after all of this time, EDP is still fat. Like, I do not understand how that is still the case. Like, I feel like a lot of people would gain a lot more respect for EDP if he just, like, lost the weight. Like, what the have you been doing this entire time for you to still be fat? Like, you were already, you got your life ruined. You got your channel taken away. Everything for you has gone downhill. Why the hell hasn't the scale gone down along with your life? Like, I don't understand. Like, the numbers on the scale are still high, but, like, your life is at an all-time low? It's literally like this. Apparently, he made another video where he pretty much talked about the incident that happened a couple years ago. But from what I was told, he did not take accountability at all for what he did. So we're gonna go ahead and check that out and probably, hopefully, not rip out our hair in the process. Okay.
Want to paint their narrative on you based on what they want to believe, especially when it comes to the internet and social media. One thing I want you guys to understand is that when you're dealing with trolls, when you're dealing with people on the internet who can just leave a comment and just run off to the scurries of their own, hiding spots, is that there's no reconciling with these motherfuckers. There's no getting through to them. There's no, trying to get these people to understand where you were at that point in time in your life. Addressing what happened a few years ago, the whole incident and stuff like that.
Okay, listen to me, you fucking roly-poly, oly looking ass nigga. Listen to me carefully. This is where I have a problem with people, right? When they go like, oh, like, I did this thing, but, like, you gotta know where my headspace was at the time. Otherwise, you won't know why I did that thing. I'm sorry. How the f was that my problem? Like, how was you going through whatever the hell you were going through in your life my issue? I don't get, like, bro, so you're going through all of this stuff in your life and it's bad. Why the hell are you trying to ruin a child's life because of that? Like, those are two separate things. Like, why don't you just deal with your problems as an adult instead of trying to ruin a child's life and innocent?
I'll be the first person to tell you, I was in a very dark place in my life. Very dark place.
Very round place as well.
Had the fame, had the money, had the status, I thought that I couldn't be touched. And paid the price for it,
No, you tried to touch somebody else. That's what you tried to do. You tried to touch a child.
Another thing I want you guys to understand it, and of course, there's going to be those out there, oh, EDP, just because you were in a dark place, that doesn't justify what you did. First off, don't try to put words up in my mouth. We're not here for that shit.
Isn't that what you just said?
Explain to you where I was at in my headspace a few years ago. You know what I mean? The only thing that you can do as a human being when you make a mistake to this magnitude is to take responsibility for your actions, take accountability for your actions, understand that there is an issue, right? Understand that this is not normal. You know what I mean? To have these type of behaviors, they are not normal, right? Get the necessary help, whether it's talking to a psychiatrist, talking to a therapist,
not talking to kids.
You know, it can even be as simple as sitting down and talking to your family members. And overall, just trying to make sure that the same mistake doesn't happen again.
You did not do that, though. Like, that's not what you did. Like, why are you sitting here pretending like that's what you did? Literally, as soon as you were exposed for being a playground sniper, you made a website, and the first video that you made was criticizing everybody who was calling you a playground sniper. You was literally cussing them all out. You called them losers. You was doing your little EDP thing. What accountability is that? How is that taking accountability? The things that you've done and the things that you're saying are two completely different things.
You learn from your mistake. That's all you can do. And just try to improve yourself as a person. If that's not good enough for people, well then that sounds like a personal issue to me. Now, a lot of people, they like to assume, right?
Is this what he's gonna do now? He's gonna film videos in his closet?
Came out and made some big ass crying video, you know what I mean? Making a ass out of myself, all hysterical on camera and shit like that, that I show no remorse. That couldn't be any more further from the truth. You know what I mean? What I want you guys to
then what is
realize is
the truth is you tried to meet up for a minor.
Sat down and I have apologized to my family, right? I've apologized to my diehard friends. And when I say diehard friends, I mean my friends who I'll openly admit I forgot about because I was surrounded by so many clout chasing people who only really cared about me based on my internet and social media status. You feel me? I'm not going to mention their name. I'm not going to put them out there like that. You guys know exactly who you are. Sat down with them, apologized to them, heartfelt apology.
Oh, really?
You know what I mean? And we made amends. We talked about it, and we moved on. That's all you can do.
Bro, listen, I don't mean to keep pausing it and shit like that, but I'm being dead ass when I say literally not one single pound was shaved from this man's body. Like, he is literally the exact same size. This nigga EDP is so round that you can't even calculate the circumference on his body. Like, that's how round his ass is. The circumference is uncalculatable on his ass, okay?
Now, as far as weirdos hitting me up on Instagram, you know, I'm gonna show you guys some bullshit. I'm gonna tell y'all some bullshit. So there are literally 13, 14, 15, 16, 17-year-olds.
Oh, you know how ironic.
DMing me, hitting me up on Instagram, and they'll type this message and they'll be all like, "Oh my God, are you the real EDP?" And the moment I respond with, "Yes, I am," what they'll do, right? And they think that they're sneaky about this shit, right?
So he's still responding to kids?
Malicious intent. You feel me? I made a video a long time ago, and it was a video where I talked about, obviously, adults should be held accountable, and they should be, they should get in trouble for messaging minors and engaging in those type of conversations in that particular way, right?
Okay.
I also feel minors should get in trouble for messaging adults. You feel me?
Why the f are you still messaging kids like that? Do you realize you just exposed yourself? Like the fact that kids are messaging you and you're still responding back. Like why the are you still doing that? Like first of all, what the hell are you doing on social media responding to kids? How the hell are you going to sit there and pretend like you're not the problem? Like the way that you're like dodging and avoiding scrutiny is crazy to me. That's like a person getting into a car accident because they were drunk driving and then blaming the car for not notifying the fact that they were intoxicated. It's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure Elon Musk is working on that in the future, Bryant, for sure. Yeah.
Malicious intent behind their messages. You feel me? And this is what I mean. This one chick, she messaged me, right? And she goes, "Oh my God, are you the real EDP?" I respond back with, "Bitch, how old are you? And who
That's your first. Why are you responding?
Right? Because I know f***ing well Skeeter John, Gideon, and all these fake ass wannabe Chris Hansen impersonating motherfuckers. More than likely they fucking sent you. You know what I mean? With their fucking no life fucking ass, right? Bitch, how old are you and who sent you? Oh, I'm 14. Screenshot. Let's go ahead and tag Gideon and let's go ahead and tag Skeeter John or whatever the f*** his name is, right?
So,
Skeeter John, Gideon,
bro,
get him.
Why the hell are you even responding? If you
see what the f*** you're doing, right? Purposely messaging, not just me, purposely messaging people, right, to f*** with them, which ultimately leads to harassment, right?
Harassment?
Your fucking job, tracking where you work at, you know, showing up at your mother dialysis center, you know what I mean? Trying to find out, you know, what type of community that you live in, right? Storming the leasing office and shit like that. Storming HOA offices and shit like that. You know what I mean?
They did that shit?
You out in
Good on
public
them.
at the grocery store, you feel me? Throwing shit at your mother window as you're at a fucking stoplight when somebody recognizes you. You feel me? Mother trying to, you know, you have a P.O. box set up and shit. Motherfuckers is able to track that shit down and nigga and storm the little place of business and shit with the lady.
EDP, like, listen, I'm hearing a lot of yapping and not a whole lot of, hey man, like, I was exposed for doing this thing a couple of years ago and it was wrong, and like I'm taking steps so that that doesn't happen again. No, what I'm hearing, you know what's crazy is like that's what I should be hearing, right? That's what I should be hearing. And what I'm hearing instead is somebody, a fat, gelatinous fat ass, complaining about why his life is so shit and why people are just trying to ruin it even further. It's like, Brian, listen, newsflash, buddy. People hate you, including me, okay? There's people out there that genuinely dislike you. They don't like you because of what you did. You can't be mad at those people for not liking you because you tried to meet up with a child to do acts. That's like the highest form of gaslighting. You can't do that. Like, you just cannot do that.
Feel me? Minding her own business, good people, good spirited people, right? Trying to maintain a business, right? And here come your no life motherfucker because you thought it was funny to take a screenshot and send it to these no life impersonating ghetto ass botched fucked up.
Bro, can't you see like their age on their profile? Why are you even responding?
You feel me? To you, to ruin your life. You feel me? Let me ask you something. Just because you think a person is guilty or not guilty, right? What the fuck, under the law, what the fuck gives you the right to go out and start harassing people?
Maybe when you go on the internet, like making a parody video, eating a cupcake, making a video talking about like, oh, I'm EDP and they couldn't catch me. Like they can't do, after you were literally caught committing the crime. Maybe that's what makes people want to go out of their way to destroy you. You ever thought about that shit?
Decided that they've had enough, and they pull out that and they shoot your motherfucking ass, right?
Another crime.
All of a sudden, it was just a prank. All of a sudden, it wasn't that serious. You know what I mean? To try to drag them back to a place where they were once at. You know what I mean? To try to with them. I don't give a how you try to paint the situation, how much you try to dress it up. It's not good. That is a malicious act, and it's fucked up. Why do you guys think it took me so long to make that ghetto ass piece of shit, you know, half-assed apology video where I had the Barack Obama voiceover?
What?
I know, and my friends know, like I mentioned before in the earlier stages of the video, there's no reconciling with these motherfuckers. You feel me? There's no winning with these niggas on fucking line. You feel me? Not even if you're trying to win. You're just trying to get them to understand where you were.
Nobody's trying to understand where you were. Like,
no,
what is he talking about?
Justifying the shit, right? You got to keep on throwing in that this is not me trying to justify it because they got selective hearing, right? Because I knew deep down, right, no matter how apologetic I was, no matter how sorry I was, or whatever they're going to throw that bullshit at you. Oh, you're only making the video and you're only crying in the video because you got caught. Okay.
Niggas talking about selective hearing. Nigga, you got selective food syndrome. How about that? Selective food syndrome. Look how large your ass is, man. Address your problems. Listen to me, bro. Listen to me carefully. EDP, I know your fat ass is watching this video. Okay, I know your fat ass is watching this video. Listen to me carefully. You need to address the problems in your life. This goes further than just you trying to groom kids. Okay, this goes further than you just trying to be a apex quick scoper, trying to quick scope some kids, trying to get a couple headshots. Okay, this goes to just your life, period, man. You have a very shitty life. Okay, you have a very terrible life. Your life is very, like, you have a life nobody wants. So how about you address the problems in your life before you start criticizing other people and the things that they do? Maybe the reason why all of these things are happening to you is because you haven't strategically aligned your life in a way for these things to not happen. You ever thought about that shit?
Let's not make the video then. Oh, you need to take accountability and responsibility. You need to cam up and address your fans. The only people that I need to address are my friends and my family members that I hurt deeply by my actions.
Okay, we're done. I can't watch this shit. Yo, chat, listen, I cannot watch this shit. I dead ass, I cannot watch this extremely overweight man sit here after all of these years and I can't do it. I just cannot do it. I'm sorry. Anyways, you guys let me know in the comment. What do you guys think about this? Okay, do you guys genuinely believe that this man deserves a second chance and should he come back? And if you do say that, if you are one of the people that do say that in the comments, be prepared, for the love of God, including me, be prepared for World War III. Okay, and I will be present for it too. Okay, be prepared if you are one of those people that genuinely believes that he deserves another shot. To be prepared for your feelings to be hurt. Okay, including by me, from the bottom of my heart. Right? Like, I really do believe this nigga deserves to burn. Every single part of his body deserves to burn, including his internal organs. Like, I don't feel, there's so much, like, the punishments that they used to do in the medieval times, combine them all and like just enforce it upon his body. Like that's how I believe. That's what I believe. Okay, that's what I think. But some people think that my thought process is a little bit too extreme. So you guys let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think that he deserves what's happening to him? Do you think he doesn't deserve what's happening to him? Let me know in the comments. If you have not liked the video, clearly that means that you're a supporter of this man. Okay, so don't be that. Do not be that person. Like the video if you have not liked the video already, okay? If you have not subbed to the channel also yet, man, clearly there's something's wrong with you. Make sure you sub to the channel. We're on the road to 50K subscribers. We're closing in. We're almost there. So make sure you guys sub to the channel if you guys have not subbed to the channel yet, man. We're almost at 50K subscribers on this channel. We're trying to push to 100K subscribers by the end of the year. Although it's looking bleak, I think we can do it. So make sure you guys sub to the channel if you have not subbed to the channel yet, man. I really do appreciate this. Bryant, once again, if you're watching this video, I wish nothing but the worst for you, and I really do mean that. Leave me some suggestions down below of some stuff that you guys want me to react to in the future. Who knows, maybe if this nigga keeps making videos like this, we'll continue to do it. And with all that being said, I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.
See just how I'm coming, yeah, I did this on my own. Don't you tell me something, cause I did it all alone. You ain't help with nothing, no, nah. You ain't help with nothing, no, nah. Came up from the guys and niggas show me some respect. Niggas mad cause I ain't break them off on all these checks. You ain't help with nothing, no, nah. You ain't help with nothing, no, nah.